So there is something really sus over here. Firstly, we have a third-party resin figure, Furry Yae Miko from TXS Studio, and coincidentally, we have tissue paper on the left. Right? Tissue paper and a furry figure. Please make sure not to leave any stains behind on the figure after you are done with your business, alright? Hi and welcome back to the channel. Steven right here with something new on this channel where I will roast your anime figure collection, your room pictures, anything and everything that you sent to me by email. So if you would love to be featured in my videos, yeah, email me. My address is down in the description below. Email me any pictures and as many as you want. No restrictions over there, right? So I am not going to take pictures from Reddit or myfigurecollection.net because I need your permission, right? And for today, we have 5 or 6 people who have emailed me in the past 1 month, right? Though there are almost 40 images in total, so that is a lot. Very nice, thank you very much. And I am not going to pull any punches. I'm going to destroy your collection if I find anything to make fun of for the sake of entertainment. And also beware of emotional damage suffered from watching this video because there is no insurance coverage coming from me. Alright, so without wasting any time further, let's move on to the first guy over here. So he prefers to be called Drunken Ant. Yeah, Drunken Ant. I think that is his... Is it your My Figure Collection name or is it your gamer name in Twitch? I think it is your gamer name, right? Drunken Ant. Alright. But this guys, seriously, he has an impressive room space. So you are choosing to display your figures in their boxes. Well, understandable. I can relate to that because we all don't have the space, you see. If you keep the boxes of your figures and also display your figures, it means you need double the amount of space, right? Yeah. So I won't blame this guy for displaying the figures like this, but it almost feels like I'm looking at a figure shop instead of a room space. So yeah, in fact, this reminds me of a local figure shop in my country, your room right here, though it looks quite comfy. Yeah. Before we move on to display and your figures, one thing I would like to comment about your setup or even your room over here is that this brown wooden table over here looks really out of place in my opinion. Like, you know, your furniture, your PC, your gaming chair, well, that is more like an ergonomics chair, right? Everything is black color, but one bright wooden brown table, yeah, it looks out of place. So if you want your room space to look attractive, pay attention to color matching all of your furniture and every accessory. Like, if you have a sofa, you have pillows, make sure you color match them and your room will look amazing, right? Pay attention to color matching. Well, other than that, okay, those are utility racks, right? The kind you see in figure stores, in business, and so on. Yeah, utility racks. They are popular. They are very popular, regardless of whether it is for commercial use or household use, because they are very cheap actually. Can get one set for $50, yeah. And there are at least 3 sets over here I can see. And this guy, well, okay, here's the second picture. What do we have? Oh, you collect mangas too. That is very nice. I am not a manga collector in any way. Well, I can't really tell what are the titles from this picture, even though the quality is quite good. What do we have over here? My friend over here, you are a big fan of Nintendo, aren't you? Nintendo and Pokemon, I can see that. Okay, here, what do we have? Is that a Dolphy or Smart Doll? I'm not very familiar with dolls, by the way, even though I have a very good friend who is a doll photographer. It looks like a custom Dolphy to me. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Okay, only one, and oh, come on. Build Strike Gundam, am I right? Build Strike, is that MG? Master Grade. Looks like Master Grade to me, 1/100 skill. Why Build Strike, bro? You know, Gundam Build Fighters, like, it is just an anime about a bunch of Chunibyo kids imagining that their gunpla can fly in mid-air and fight each other. I have never been a fan of Gundam build fighters since season 1. It is amazing that it went 4 seasons, and yeah, Bandai was able to milk a lot of gunpla from it, especially on the high grade line, HG line. Build Strike, come on! Buy the metal build Strike Gundam. Put the L Striker or even the Lightning Striker, Gun Barrel Striker. Man, that is amazing. I hate GBF, man. Okay, so you have 2 monitors over here. 2 keyboards too. Why would you need 2 keyboards? Enlighten me, please. Why would you need 2? Or maybe they are just different feel. Like these are, these are thicker buttons, right? Thicker mechanical buttons, and this is thinner. Maybe the tactile sensation is different. Then I would understand why. What monitors are these? Well, not important. We are going too much into tech at the moment. And a very low profile PC. Nice. Okay. So moving on to the next picture, different angle over here. Yeah, that is definitely Build Strike Master Grade. I'm certain by now. Lots of Pokemons. Nintendo Wii. Alright. I am a Digimon guy, right? Digimon was my childhood. I did watch Pokemon a bit, but I did not like it that much. But Digimon, man. More pictures. Different angle and clearer. My friend here is really old school. I think you're about my age or even older than me, considering how big of a Pokemon fan you are, and also the anime figures we'll get to see later, right? Pokemon plushies. Once again, yeah, I think this chair over here, I think because of the wood color, it is a bit... Well, this is better because this is dark wood color. See, just now that table was a lighter shade of brown color or wood color, so it feels out of place. Oh, I'm seeing Dark Angel Olivia. Okay. Oh, I'm spotting Dark Angel Olivia right here by Kotobukiya. I used to own that figure. I sold it to a friend for a really low price. Why and the full story, I will elaborate it in a future video. Already planning for it actually. Maybe 2 weeks away. Maybe. It is one of my biggest regrets in terms of being a figure collector for the past decade or longer than that, right? But I will elaborate in a future video. Choosing to keep the figure in box, specifically for Dark Angel Olivia, might be a good idea. Normally, I would advise against that because no plasticizers, when they are trapped in box, they make your figures turn yellow. But for Dark Angel Olivia, displaying it without any additional custom support is not a good idea. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to the next picture over here. This guy sent me over a dozen pictures, man. Right? I'm happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with it. Okay. And my friends over here, my brother. Wow. A lot of classic stuff. Like, how many of you watching this video could recognize the figure and the characters over here? Yeah, how many of you could recognize? These are from early 2010s, man. They are at least 10 years old. So what do we have over here? Okay, we have Gokoguri. I think that is Kotobukiya version from Oreimo, but Oreimo is fairly famous. And then this is Sasasegawa. Sasami, is it? Sasasegawa from Little Busters. Late 2000s stuff. Eroge and also anime adaptation. This is... I can't recognize this one. I'm not familiar with chibi stuff. And Little Busters, there you go. This is Sasami too, I think. Right? Sasami as well. What do we have over here? Persona. Oh, Persona. Very nice. Okay, and then second row... My friend, you love Gokoguri, don't you? My favorite girl in Oreimo. Oh, she is the perfect girlfriend, I tell you. To me, she is the perfect girlfriend. Like, screw Kirino, man. I hate Kirino so much. Okay, this one is from Love Election Chocolate. Okay, so this is Mega House version. This is the Mega House version. Orchid Seed also made a figure of her. Okay, Love Election Chocolate is also, I think, Eroge, right? Eroge. There was an anime adaptation, 12 episodes. I have the Blu-ray, which is why I remember this figure the moment I saw it. And here we have Alice from Kami-sama Memocho. Also 12 episode anime series and maybe light novel, not too sure. I'm an anime guy, you see. Little Busters once again. Sasami. Is this a prize figure? Looks like one to me. And what else do we have? Denpa Ona Seishun Otoko, I think. Ario, is it her name? Ario. This is, I can't... Kotobukiya, I think. This is Kotobukiya version. Laura Bodowick from Infinite Stratos. Also, I think Kotobukiya made the figure Alter as well. This should be the Alter version. Yeah, Alter. Just saw the name over there. Hitsugi no Chaika. I think around 2015. Anime series, 24 episodes. This is Dead Alive. This is Toka Yatogami. Should be... Is this Fat Company, Omega House? I'm not too sure, but this is a scale figure, I think. And look at all the retro game consoles controllers. That is very nice. Alright, here we have this girl, I forgot her name, from MM, an anime about masochism. It was hilarious AF. Go and watch it. The anime is literally MM, alright? Tokisaki Kurumi. This is Alpha Max, right? I can't remember anymore. There are so many figures of her. And then we have, I can't remember her name as well, from Tales of Zelia. This figure by Alter, at least 10 years old as well. Sawa Okita, okay, I don't know about that one that much. Is that... Alright, never mind. I'm actually surprised at myself for being able to recognize all these figures. These two, I'm not too sure what they are. Okay, and then we have Tenshi from Good Smile, very old figure. Sora no Otoshimono. You know, my favorite episode, was it episode 3 or episode 4? Where the guy and all the exploding pansus, that is my favorite episode. Right? Go and watch it. I think it was 1 season and then there was a movie as well. Or was it 2 movies? I can't remember. But there was at least 1 movie in addition to the 12 episodes. Here we have Misaka Mikoto, my friend. Bro, man of culture. I love Kagaku Railgun, man. I love it. These 2 prize figures, I think. These 2 are prize figures. Why didn't you pick up the Kotobukiya version? That was amazing. Yeah, the one that was released just about a year or 2 ago. Go and buy the Kotobukiya one. This one, I'm not too sure. Is that Asahina Mikuro from Haruhi? I'm not too sure. And then we have 3 Love Live girls over here. And then we have 3 Love Live girls over here from Underwave Beach Queen series, I think. Yeah. Alright, that series is already discontinued by now. I think we have more figures over here. Kanzaki Ranko by Fats Company. Idol Master. I have the Alter one. Tales of Zestiria again. And what is that on the right side? All of these are mostly older games or anime from 10 years ago or longer than that. Ranko Kanzaki again. That is swimsuit version, right? Swimsuit version by Wave Corporation. I think that is also a beach queen. Okay. Oh, man, I'm spending so much time on this one photo alone. Zelda Collector's Edition, Nintendo Switch. Oh. And, okay, that Amakise Kuiso figure by Good Smile. I used to own the One Fest Limited version, the white lab coat version. I sold it, unfortunately, because I need to fund my addiction to Fate's Grand Order, you know. Okay, more stuff over here. Tales of Arise. These are all games, right? This might sound like a surprise to you, but I don't have a single console at my home. Yeah, no PlayStation 4, no PlayStation 5, no Nintendo, no Xboxes, nothing. I only play some PC games very casually. Because I don't have the time. I mean, I'm a photographer. I do YouTube as well. I build dioramas. There are so many things to do. I barely have any time left for games. Sekiro. Okay. Haruhi. See? Classic stuff collector, man. These 3 are prize figures. Dark Angel Olivia. And then... Senjo Gahara Hitagi, right? From Monogatari series. And then we have Toradora. Aisaka Taiga. That's by Kotobukiya. Okay. This Senjo Gahara, why didn't you buy the Good Smile version? Or do you have it? Good Smile version is so nice, man. All those stationery and scissors floating around the figure. Yeah, I love it, but that is quite rare nowadays, the Good Smile version. Moving on to the next picture over here, we have Len. I don't recognize this character. Next one, Towa Ariel Denpa Onas as well. This is by Alpha Max. I used to own this figure, that's why I remember. Okay, this is from HOG, right? Watch the anime. Hilarious as heck. Watch the anime. This is the Kotobukiya one. And then, okay, this Nishiki no Maki, I own this figure. I own two of them, in fact, you know. Why did I buy 2 units? Because I lost the base on the first one. Doing a photography outdoor. You know, I bring the figure outdoors to the beach. Yeah, I bring it to the beach. And then I lost the base. I think I dropped it in the sea or something. And then I was so salty about it. I bought the second one. Yeah. So I own this one by Alter. And Goko Guri again. Man, you really love Guri. And oh, Amagi Brilliant Park. Kyo Ani anime. This is Isuzu Sento. I can't remember which brand this is. The Alter one was the sitting pose one. This standing version, I can't remember which brand. Amagi Brilliant Park was a fun anime. It was fun. I also watched it. And up here Kotobukiya's Kurumi again. Alright. Moving on to the next picture. Oh, Xbox 360 Dead or Alive 4. The same picture as just now. There are Kurumi, and what do we have over here on display? Tales of Symphonia, right? I think Tales of Symphonia also had an anime adaptation, if I'm not mistaken. These girls over here, I don't recognize them. This one looks like Gokoguri, but I don't think that is her. And this one, this twin-tail girl over here from, I think, Natsuga something. Seasonal anime. Maybe it is also adapted from an eroge or something. I did watch it also. It was so long ago. I think this is a Chara Ani figure, if not mistaken though. Very old Chara Ani. I mean, one of the lower quality figure brands, but I'm not sure if it was Chara Ani or someone else. Alright. Kuroko from Real Gun. Alright, let's move on to the next picture over here. Same picture, different angle, right? This is from Lucky Star. This girl on the right over here, from Lucky Star. I don't remember her name anymore. Classic stuff all over. Alright, same pictures again, just a different angle. Wow, this guy is really going in detail. The same rack, the same display. He's sending me multiple pictures for each. But I do really appreciate it though. Okay, different angle from what we saw earlier. Okay, I don't recognize this one. Oh, Dantalia no Shoka. Yes. I have the anime in my hard disk as well. Dantalia no Shoka. I have already forgotten what it is like. It is a bit like gothic. Yeah, gothic theme, and then I think it was mystery, I think. Dantalia no Shoka. Tales of Zestiria. I don't recognize this figure. Also as well, I need to Google it later. Need to MFC it to be exact. Okay, next. Oh, alright. Manga collection. Oh no, that is not manga, that is Blu-ray. Wow, you collect Blu-rays. Yeah, you see, I don't really collect Blu-ray discs as well, but massive respect to people who buy genuine DVDs and genuine Blu-ray discs, because this is where these anime studios, they make the most money from. Yeah, they earn money from licensing their characters to figure companies, for example, but where they make the most money is actually Blu-ray discs. So I have a lot of respect for people who actually collect them. More Pokemon stuff, Pokemon games. Is that your favorite Seiyu or something? I don't recognize it. Is that Nana Mizuki? I don't think so, right? Can't really tell. And here in the middle, we have a portrait, presumably your favorite artist or VA, right? I don't really recognize it. I am not really a big idol or artist kind of person. If you ask me which is my favorite AKB48 member, I have no idea. I like their songs, but I don't know the members one by one in person. And the more I think about it, this really does look like Nana Mizuki to me. I might be wrong though, and you will be laughing at me instead of me laughing at you. I know that. Okay? Nana Mizuki is actually the highest paid Seiyu or VA in Japan. Mario. Alright. More, that is a PlayStation 3 controller, right? PS3 or PS4? No, I'm searching. I'm searching for vibrators and tissue papers in case you forget to hide it. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing any over here. This almost looked like one, but no, this is just a controller, game controller. Alright, moving on to the next one. Your TV. I don't have a TV in my room. I only have a really tiny 24-inch monitor because I don't have the space. But once I move my figures, some of my collections to my studio, maybe I'll have space for a bigger monitor at home. Man. Alright, next picture over here. What do we have? More Blu-rays. Games. Oh, you collect TCG too, the cards. Alright. These TCG cards, they are fairly popular in my country as well. And you'll see the tournaments like in every anime event. I see that you're keeping them sealed, right? You did not open them. They look sealed to me. They look brand new. Same pictures again. Different angle. Alright, I think that is all from Drunken Ant. Impressive, man. Impressive. I had barely had anything to roast with your collection because I mean, it is nostalgic to see all this old school stuff in your collection. Yeah. While I may not be able to relate to many of them, yeah, I know about them quite a bit because I've been collecting figures for over a decade by now. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have something from Joker J. I think, how many pictures did you send me over here? Alright, so Joker J sent me 2 pictures. Alright, okay, so this is IKEA display. Like, they are so famous and common nowadays. What do we have over here? Boa Hancock. Is that a genuine figure or a third party? I'm not too sure. I'm not very sure. Here, is this Urza Scarlet? Is this one of those Urza Scarlet figures by Orca Toys at 1/6 scale? Because Orca Toys, they love putting girls with armor, but then the body will be very skimpily dressed. It looks like something from Orca Toys to me. Of course, I could be wrong though. And we are going through the pictures. The figures on the left side first, right? Okay, this one, I'm not familiar with this one. Okay, we have something from One Piece. I think all triggers are from One Piece. Could be Mega House stuff or even Figuarts Zero. I'm not familiar. Here we have 2 1/4 scales. Saekano, what's her name again? Utaha and Makise Kurisu. Utaha, I think she is very valuable now. And you bought the Barrelix version. I assume that you missed out on the stocking version, which is a shame. Makise Kurisu is the stockings version. You have more One Piece stuff over here. They do look like Mega House stuff to me, not third party. Okay, Rias Grammary. I see you have this figure. Please do pre-order the new version, the version 2. It is, I think that new version is better than this one in terms of the pose. Like, it is a lot more attractive. Alright, and then moving up, we have something by Good Smile. I think that is Good Smile's kiss shot, right? And the one on the right, that figure, I roasted it so much back then. I think that is Union Creative, right? Yeah, this figure it just looks terrible, both in your pictures and also in other pictures posted in myfigurecollection.net. This is a Union Creative figure and man, it feels like a larger price figure to me. Maybe you like the series, right? Wherever she originated from, I just couldn't justify like 15,000 yen for this thing or 18,000 yen even. Moving up, oh, my friend, we have Mia Campbell and Lacus Klein from Gundam Seed and 1/4. Congratulations on these 2 figures. I don't have extra budget for it. Really, I don't have extra budget. You see, at the time of recording, Chogokin Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam is going on pre-order at 3 PM local time over here. Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam, I think was almost $300 and you know what? I want it so badly. But that is the price of one FGO scale figure by Alter. And yeah, it is going on pre-order in about 20 minutes. I need to decide ASAP whether to pre-order it or not because that is a Bandai Premium. Yeah. At the same time, I feel like waiting for Metal Build is better. I do like Metal Build a lot. Should I pre-order it? No point me asking you guys now, right? In the because by the time this video is published, yeah, it could be pre-order sold out already. I need to decide in the next 15 minutes or so. Alright, moving up. From I can't remember which company made this pair of figures. Monogatari series. You see a lot of fans. There are a lot of fans of this series, but I couldn't bring myself to like Monogatari series no matter how hard I tried to watch the anime adaptations, you know. I tried watching every series and I just don't like it. Sorry, but I just couldn't bring myself to like it. Yeah. However, if there is one Monogatari series figure I wish to have, it would be the original Hitagi figure from Good Smile. Yeah, the one with the floating scissors. Yeah. Moving on to the next photo over here, I see you are a fan of Lupin as well. Alright, something classic again. While I couldn't see much on your furniture and your arrangement and everything, I do have something to comment about your desktop PC over here, and I have something to ask all of you as well. Do you prefer your computers to have no light, or you want your custom PC to look like a disco ball? Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Because personally, I am not a fan of my desktop PC looking like an LGBT flag 24/7 because it is very distracting, you know. When I'm watching anime or even gaming or even editing videos, yeah, and you have all these colorful lights flashing all over the place, and even if they are not flashing, it is a constant stream of light. It feels really distracting to me. So even if I had lights installed in my custom PC, I wouldn't turn them on unless I have guests visiting my room, for example, or for taking photos where it looks amazing. Yeah, then maybe I'll turn it on, but for most of the time, I wouldn't turn it on because I hate it. Yeah. So my current desktop PC at home, no lights at all. I did not install any, you see. I spent my budget on all the specs that I need and I ignored the aesthetic part. Yeah. It looks like a plain black box only, my desktop PC. Alright, so moving on to the next one, we have Kibo. He wants to be called as Kibo. Is that your name on Twitch or MFC? Okay, he sent me only one single picture because I assume that is all you have. Yeah, you're just starting out, right? That is fine. You have to start somewhere. Okay. So we have books over here. What books are those? The Hobbit. Oh. Manga, and then what do we have over here? The Jedi Pub. Star Wars. Okay. Here we have a figure of Darth Vader. Of course, I don't know who made that figure. I know nothing about Star Wars. Here we have two prize figures. One, I can't remember which brand, of course, but that does look like a Sega prize base to me. This looks like a Sega base to me. So this is from Manga Sensei, and we have Asuna from Sword Art Online. The one in the middle, I couldn't recognize who is that. Maybe not even an anime character at all. And we have some Dragon Ball Chibi figures here. Okay. I see that you are just starting out. I'm not going to be too harsh on you. Open displays like this, yeah, dust. I hate them so much, you see. Even with with an air filter or air purifier, you still have to deal with dust to a certain extent. And when you have 4 or 5 figures like this, not a problem. But when you are a more advanced collector, you have dozens and dozens of figures on an open shelf like this, it becomes a problem. Alright, this is the only picture he has. Yeah, not very high resolution because he sent it to me through Facebook Messenger on this one. He sent it to my Facebook page. Okay, moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next picture from Lily ZZN666. Okay, that is his or her. Is it her or him? Never mind. That is your myfigurecollection.net username, by the way. Okay, so we have IKEA Detolf. Is that Detolf? And the one in the middle, Mills Bow, which is quite expensive. IKEA Mills Bow, I think it is like $350 and it is not even a very tall cabinet, you know. It is shorter than me, definitely shorter. Yeah, I find it expensive, but it is a very good looking cabinet for those of you who are able to afford one. Alright, so okay, we have multiple pictures over here. So LED strip lighting. LED strip lighting, very common as well. I'm a bit curious on the stuff on the sides over here, but I think there are non-figure stuff, which is why I did not receive any pictures on them. Okay, so what do we have down here? Some GB figures. I'm not familiar with this stuff over here. Oh, that is a postcard that comes with those 18 plus figures from Native and Binding. Alright. Yeah, those are postcards. I recognize them. This is from what's the title of the anime again? This figure right here. Higurashi when they cry. This is from Higurashi when they cry. I don't remember which brand made this figure. Alright, and here we have a bunch of 1x4 scales. The one on the left, that is a police woman. Original character by Freying, I think. The one in middle is by Binding. The one on the right by Binding as well. The colors are kind of dull, isn't it? I'm not sure if it is the lighting, but the colors of these two figures, they are not very attractive to me. Like, maybe I prefer brighter and, all these flashy colors. Yeah. Okay, moving up. Yeah, Higurashi when they cry once again, Freeing 1x4 skill. Meanwhile, the one in the middle, I don't recognize this one. Could be a Binding 1x4 as well. And I wasn't aware that they have figures with real cloth on. Right. In general, I'm not a fan of them. Yeah. And the one on the right must be by Native or one of their groups by Brasta and many others. Raita artwork character, right? Looks like Raita art to me. Okay. And next picture. Oh, more pictures of the same thing. 3 figures ago is actually... It looks very neat. You see, when you put too many figures in one single shelf, it starts to look really messy, which is what many figure collectors do because, they want to make the most use of the cabinet they spent a fortune on. But yeah, they do look messy sometimes. Same picture, different angle again. And okay, finally something else. I really like the stuff over here on your left. All these miniature toys. I like it. Like, they don't necessarily have to be something of value, but they make your room look a bit more lively in a way. Yeah. Okay, the one in the middle up here, what do we have? That is... What's her name again? This succubus girl? Succubus or demon? The one on the right, yeah, I do recognize it, but I can't remember which brand made it. The one in the middle, edgy figure, of course, looks like something from Native as well, or one of their side brands. The one on the left, that is an Amakuni figure, right? Amakuni, what's her name again? Lilith Ainsland. I think that is Amakuni's Lilith Ainsland, where she is a pair with Morrigan, right? Okay, and then moving down, I see you like your girls thick, like really thick. Body positivity. Okay, that is a really nice figure, you see. I am not into collecting figures like this, but solely as a product of art, as a statue, as a sculpture, that looks amazing. This figure looks amazing, seriously. And moving on down, Persona 5. Oh, Tae Takami, the one in the office chair, I kind of wanted one actually. And that one on the bike, I can't remember what's her name anymore. And that one is getting a re-release, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, man, buy Anna, that girl in the red suit. I like Anna a lot. And the color, the red colors are so striking. Moving on to the next picture, finally something else, and I noticed that, yeah, the lower shelf is still relatively empty. So are you a relatively new figure collector, like you have been collecting only 1 or 2 years? Well, doesn't matter, it will be filled up in not too long, and at some point you are going to have space issues the more you collect, right? That is something every figure collector would face eventually. Okay, the one on the left we have Morrigan, that is by Capcom, I think, an original figure by Capcom. The one on the right I can't remember anymore. What brand, what name, I can't remember anything, though I have seen that figure before. Okay, Alright, you have the same figure of Moon Cancer BB as I do. I have mixed feelings about this figure. And the one on the right, something classic, I can't recognize it. Nope, I don't know who is that. And down here, Lilith again. Alright. More pictures of the very same shelf. Moving on to the next one over here. Okay, this is the last guy to have sent me photos of his collection in January. He goes by Ralph Gapy. Did I pronounce that correctly? I do apologize if it is incorrect because I don't know if that is English or some other Scandinavian languages. Okay, so this first picture over here, this is really messy, really cluttered. This is not a proper display cabinet. So you just leave everything on top of your side cupboard by your desk or by your bed, right? If you guys noticed, right? So there is something really sus over here. Firstly, we have a third-party resin figure, Furry Yae Miko from TXS Studio, and coincidentally, we have tissue paper on the left. Right? Tissue paper and a furry figure. Please make sure not to leave any stains behind on the figure after you are done with your business, alright? Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, we have Shihoin from Bleach. I think this is a genuine figure, Mega House, I think. Yeah, I think this is a Mega House figure. This is from Azalane. Is it Azalane or is it an original character? I'm not even sure anymore. Or is this a Union Creative original character? I don't remember. These two figures are by Chinese brands, I think. Original characters, right? Which Chinese brand? I can't remember. Maybe let's search for it. So, okay. Where do you start? If you see a figure that you are interested in, but you don't know the name of the character, you don't know the company as well. Let me teach you how, okay? So, if you look at this figure, there are several things you can take away from. For example, twin tails, or guitar, or transparent clothes, or jeans, or even sneakers. And these are the keywords you use to find in myfigurecollection.net. I think the most obvious one over here is guitar, right? So let's go for electric guitar and see. Okay, myfigurecollection.net. Okay, let's search for this figure. So we go to database, search. Right? So on top here, we select figures and pre-painted, and then the text here. Text, let's search for electric guitar, right? Electric. Very difficult for me to type with both arms when I have a mic right in front of me. Electric guitar, there you go. Okay, let's go for this one tag alone and search for it. Yes, found you. See, it was so easy. So easy, man. Okay, at least I found one of the figures over here. So this one is original character Guitar Sister by Lovely Project. Yes, Chinese brand. Oh, yep. So this one is going for 20,000 yen only. Came out in May 2023. Okay. Yep, at least that one on the right, that is by Lovely Project, Chinese brand. The one in the middle, I'm just too lazy to search for it by now. So that is one way to search for an unknown figure on myfigurecollection.net. Let's spy further. What do we have at the back? What is that? That black color thing. I can't really tell. And this bottle over here, maybe just water, right? Let's hope it is. Gloves. Okay, so are you handling your figures with gloves? That is a good practice, really. And oh, bro, please don't learn from the things you see on TikTok, man. Don't eat Tide Pods. Don't. Okay. And he is locking something up. We don't know what it is. Okay, moving on to the next picture. What do we have? Hobby Stock. I don't remember her name. That is a Hobby Stock 1x4 scale from, what's her name? Senran Kagura, is it? I think it's Senran Kagura. And then on the left, that is Girls Frontline. Yeah. If not mistaken, a Apex figure. Was it Apex or Mietos? Either one of those. Well, Well, Chinese brands, what do you expect? They make really decent figures. I think that one wasn't expensive, like less than 20,000 yen. Okay, Lemon Studio. So you have that same figure I reviewed on this channel. Lemon Studio Marin Kitagawa. Okay, and the one on the right, that figure of, what's her name again? That, from One Piece. That is also a third-party resin figure. I recognize it. And we have Musashi on the back. She looks great. I actually thought of purchasing that figure before, you see. But in the end, I did not. So that is good to see. I can't remember the brand though. And, Arc Knight's price figure, right? Yeah. I think that is an Arc Knight's price figure. You can't see the head, but I think I know which one is that. Alright. Let's move on to the next picture. Yeah, this one over here from Arc Knights. It is out of focus, but I can tell. Blue Archive over here, Figma. Blue Archive, Figma. Lemon Studio Marine again. Oh, Daiki Kogyo. I can't remember her name, but this is by Daiki Kogyo. That figure is worth buying if you want something really different, like you want that cringe face he makes. I call it a constipation figure because it looks like she is forcing it out, you know, that face expression. Constipation figure. Okay, and this is Yamato, right? Yeah, Figma Yamato. I used to own a Figma Yamato actually. I won it in a figure photography contest, like first prize. It was organized by some Japanese website, but that site has closed nowadays. Moving on to the next picture. Damn, nice work on posting those two action figures. That is great. I like it, the way you post it. Okay, two One Piece figures behind. Yeah, third party, obviously. And the one on the left, that is definitely the worst looking figure I've seen all day today. What is that? What is that character? I can't even tell. It almost looks like a bootleg to me. Yeah, third party, of course. But I would really be curious to know which figure company, which third party brand is behind that figure. Or did you buy a white color garage kit and painted it yourself? I'm not too sure. But yeah, that figure doesn't look good. I see that you love your animal girls a lot, Ralph. Okay, we have more over here. Okay. Down here, what do we have down here? I don't recognize this one. Unfortunately, I can't recognize this one. And on top we have your forger and a Wi-Fi router. Okay. We have more pictures of your forger in a moment. That is one thing I don't understand over here. Okay, so this is Creation Studios 1x4 scale Your Forger. And Creation Studio did an amazing work on this figure of Your. And maybe that is your preference. The one thing I don't understand is why did you display this figure of Your in this red color cloth? Because I don't think it looks good at all. She comes with a black color bodysuit, right? The one she wears when she goes into combat. I think that black color bodysuit is nicer. Man, this red color cloth over here, I just couldn't get over it. Let me show you guys on OSGK. Okay, I have already searched for that figure in advance. Did I? Oh no, I did not. Okay, that is, I could recognize that one. Creation Studio Your. Alright, there it is. Wow, it is $1,400 today. Yeah, aftermarket price, right? If you pre-ordered this figure early back then, I believe it was like $600, 600, 800, around that range. I might be wrong though, but okay, okay, they are sold out. There I see. So full payment, the cartoon version, anime version is how much? Is it out of stock. It is out of stock. Deluxe version be $807 out of stock. Yep, it was $800 back then, and now, too bad, it is out of stock. For those of you who want it, completely sold out. She is completely sold out. So you see, this is realistic version, right? Realistic version and anime version. Of course, I will tell you to display in anime version. And this face over here, you compare it with what Ralph has over here. Oh, Creation Studio did a fabulous job on this figure. Yeah, so if you could find this figure for normal price, maybe up to $1,000 maximum, then yeah, maybe pick one up if you could afford it, or you don't mind $1,000+ aftermarket price, then by all means go ahead and pick one up. As we can see over here, Creation Studio did an amazing work. And yeah, this would be the last picture for today. So and this is the last picture for today. Thanks a lot for sending me your anime figure collection pictures. So if you enjoyed this video today, please give this video a thumbs up, a like, subscribe to this channel for more anime figure content. Yeah, to everyone else, please send me your anime figure pictures. The next episode may be at least 1 month away or longer than that, right? Depending on how many entries I receive. Until then, yeah, the email address is right here on screen if you want to send me anything. And until then, I'll see you guys again really soon. Goodbye.